Archdiocesan Museum of Cebu started out as a cathedral rectory, a convent of priests. It was probably built in 1800 by Bishop Santos Gomez Marañon, the very same bishop who designated the cathedral. There are no records of the construction because of the century-old Archdiocesan archives went on flames. Nasunog po to when the cathedral and Archbishop Palace across it were bombed during World War II. This building, however, was miraculously spared. This is the Archbishop Museum, no? Presumably built in 1800s. Ito, walang record na to sustain the veracity on when it was built kasi nasunog nga to. During war, it was bombarded. Cebu was bombarded heavily during World War II, but miraculously, because of Señor Santo Niño, na-save tong building na to. Again, that is the miracle of Señor Santo Niño de Cebu. This is the chapel that honors Monsignor Virgilio. It was he who established in this chapel an exhibition of Archdiocese of Cebu to mark the 400th anniversary of Cebu as a diocese in 1995. The items in this exhibit, as makapanood natin mamaya, are still on display here, including the Carmen Collection, which consists of exquisitely stamped silver-plated frontal tabernaculo and cadillerios, ramilletes, among others, from the parish church of San Agustin in Carmen, Cebu, before it was renovated. The chapel also features 70 first-class relics of saints. Mapapanood natin mamaya yan, part of the vast collection of His Eminence Julio Cardinal Rosales, the first Cardinal of Archdiocese of Cebu. Tara, pasukin natin. Ito yung Chapel of Relics, no? An ensemble of 70 first-class relics ng mga santos dito na display. It was a vast collection of His Eminence Julio Cardinal Rosales, the first Filipino cardinal in Cebu. First-class relics are the physical remains. Ito yung mga physical remains of saints used for the veneration and the celebration of their memorials. Ito, ang mga relics na to, ng mga physical relics ng saints. Ayan. May mga pangalan po to, if you get closer, yung mga pangalan ng mga saints, no? Dito, ang loob niyan, ha? Mga physical, probably hair, probably skin. Yan, ma-collection po to ng very first cardinal ng Cebu, si Cardinal Rosales, who happens to be a good friend of my father. Ayan. Ito, there are 70 ensemble collections of physical relics of saints. Just imagine, no, the vast effort by the late Cardinal. He was able to assemble this very sacred collections of relics by saints here. Ayan. So this is in the ground floor. Makikita natin to dito sa Cathedral Museum. Ito yung mga collections ng mga saints. Ayan. Different kinds of saints, no? Nandito. At saka itong altar na to, this was an old altar, no? Makikita natin yung mga collections. Nandito pa rin yung mga lumang mga passages. Ayan yung naggamit nila. Ito yung sabi ko kanina, collection na lagayan ng mga candles, no? Ayan. At ito yung confession kung saan noon where you confess your sins, no? Dito, parang lugar na to. Ayan. And you held the mass here. Yan. So, visit talaga. Makikita mo ang history ng Cathedral Church. Mabuti na lang ito ay well preserved. Ito napaganda itong altar na ito. Na makikita mo yung mga antiquity na mga collections ng mga altars sa altar nila. And another carving, ano to, lagayan ng mga candles. Yan. And what else do we have here? Yung sinabi ko na kanina, for your confession, dito natin makikita. And actually, this is air-conditioned, binuksan na nila ngayon. Of course, by maintaining it. Mahirap mag-maintain sa isang lugar, kaya naging open air. Mabuti na rin naging open air ito. Okay? This is leading to the main museum on the second floor. This is Cuna del Cristianismo, the ecclesiastical treasure of Archdiocese of Cebu. When we speak of Archdiocese of Cebu ecclesiastical treasure, it is a collection of belongings, materials, religious artifacts, collections of then the late Cardinal Rosales, Cardinal Vidal, and it is the only ecclesiastical treasures of Archdiocese in the Philippines. It is located in Metropolitan Cathedral Museum here in Cebu City. Viam Veritatis Elegy. I have chosen this way of the truth. This is the second gallery, contains the memorabilia of the late Ricardo Cardinal Vidal, the third Archbishop of Cebu. It traces the remarkable life of a pastor of the church from his humble beginnings to becoming one of the most loved and respected prince of church and the shepherd of the Archdiocese of Cebu. Through pictures and text, artifacts, and vestments, the gallery provides a closer look into the life and works of His Eminence Ricardo Cardinal Vidal. 500 years of Christianity, exhibits the many expression of art inspired by faith at the service of the mission of the Catholic in its colonial influences. It shows how faith tends to express in itself in many religious artistic forms, from the composition of musical measures that creates the angelic hymn of sacred music to the massing of stones that creates verticality, which speaks transcendence of church. All of these items of beauty serve only one purpose: to encourage the beauty himself to know him and adore him. This is the exhibit that you can also see at the Metropolitan Cathedral. Gallery is an exhibit of the collection of Spanish-era statues of saints from the different parishes of the Archdiocese of Cebu. Most of them are the patron saints of the parishes, and some are their segunda patrona. The statues are made in the estofado technique common in the Spanish period, which are wooden sculptures primed with stucco and covered with gold leaf and etched over with polychrome in intricate pattern that reveal the gliding underneath. Gallery, the gallery number 6, the priestly life. Gallery 6 is a peek in the typical room of a priest serving in the parishes during the Spanish period. Among the displays are sets of furnitures, ecclesiastical and personal books, and the study area of a priest. A small altar is set to enshrine small statues of saints and personal devotions of priests. Gallery of Religious Arts and Images. The gallery features the religious arts and collections of the museum gathered by Monsignor Virgilio Yang, the museum's founder and first director. This collection ranges from the paintings, carvings, and even mixed media that has something to do with the expression and portrayal of faith. The gallery highlights the work of Martino Abiliana, a renowned Cebuano painter who hailed from Carcal City and dubbed as the Dean of Cebuano painters. Abiliana painted a copy of works of Fernando Amorsolo, a national artist for visual arts, of his painting on the first baptism and the first mass in the islands of the Philippines. Ito yung collection ng mga kampana dating back 16th century, no? Ito yung mga kampana na ginamit dito sa Cathedral. Ayan, no? Ito na lang, well preserved to. They kept it here in the museum. Ang mga kampana na ginamit through the years. Ito. Kasi yung mga kampana pala was a donation from different prominent families dito sa Cebu. At ito na yung naitago na nga. And this is the garden. At the back of the museum, ito yung garden nila. And this is the Cebu Metropolitan Cathedral Church, na isa sa pinaka-prominent na church here in Cebu at malapit din to sa bahay namin. This is fronting the museum, ang Cebu Metropolitan Cathedral Church. I am so blessed that the Cebu Metropolitan Cathedral Museum is just a stone throw away from my main residence. Kasi sa likod ng building na yan is already my main residence. Sa likod ng Plaza Humabo na yan is my main residence. I have two houses here. The other one is MJ Cuenco, but the main residence where I really lived with my reviewers, engineering reviewers, is at the back of that building. Ito yung tinatawag natin na Plaza Humabon. Ayan, dito. And that is the Patria, no? Patria building that is undergoing construction right now.